the motherfucking live stream. I'll hang out, just gonna bullshit. Got like 20 minutes to bullshit. See what's up. I'm sure the time I get off this highway, I'll have 1 or 2 viewers. 2 minutes later. Oh man, oh man. So much shit going on today. So much shit going on in New York City. Never shit that we've never seen before. Got, you know, the president being arrested. We have the first time ever New York City mayor being indicted. 2024 got more surprises than we know. Oh yeah. Eyes on the road. I'll be with you guys in a second. Come on, I got like 2 minutes before I get off this highway. Let's see what's up. I was just saying how fucking so much shit is going on, popping off. We got now the mayor being indicted, first time ever in New York City. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of first time evers. We're coming to the end of 2024. There's going to be a lot of shit we haven't seen. So, and that being said, remember what Donald Doodle, number 45, I don't want to say his name, but you know, Donald T, Trump, he did say that he was going to clean out the swamp. Okay? Funny enough, look what's happening right before election time. Trump said he was going to clean out the swamp, and all of a sudden, first time ever, mayor getting indicted, NYPD chief, FDNY chief. Shit is going down. That means that everybody who was corrupt, from what Trump says, he dealt with them. He's got a process that he's taken them out. Okay? Weirdly enough, if you notice, he talks like he is in the know that he's going to be president already. Do that, like, well, you need to be president before you can do all. So just keep in mind the way he speaks. Well, this is what I'm going to think is going to happen, because I don't know, for some reason I see crazy chaos. I feel some crazy chaos coming on. I think they're going to announce that Camilla is the president. I think they will announce that, but I don't think that's going to be the official winner. And I think that's what will bring up, like, chaotic scenes out in the street, this and that, you know. But this is what I heard. I'm going to just share. I don't know if this is true or not, okay, because I don't want to be getting hit with strikes, but I'm just going to share something with you that I was told. So, being that the media had everybody worked up, having Trump look like a piece of shit, right? So, supposedly, allegedly, they have evidence that there was cheating involved in 2020, right? But Trump knew that he couldn't just come out. Like, the media did so much damage or brainwashed so many people that even if Trump showed actual evidence, that people would not even accept it. You know what I'm saying? So the story that I was told was that everything is there already. All the evidence are there. Sorry, I'm not reading that yet. But hello to everybody. All the evidence is there already. Trump has all this evidence about voting fraud and all this other shit. But in order for people to believe him, he said, I had to, this is from somebody else, I don't know if it's true or not, and it makes sense though. Trump had to make the people of America feel the pain. Let them go through the process of a shitty America so they can experience that. So now they're like, all right, I don't want to taste of that again. You understand? So this guy, Trump, I believe, and I'm not saying that I like him, I'm just saying from what I heard and who's controlling the spot, I can see his position. Now he's letting us live through this shit. So basically now he's like, if you don't know by now who to vote for, then he's like, that's on you. You've just been living through 4 years of, some uncomfortable behavior, inflation, people trying to make ends meet. So now when 2024 comes up, he's able to now be like, hey guys, look, this is what happened then. This is what was taking place now, because they think you're all dumb. And this is what you had to feel. Now, do you guys believe me? And I think that's where his leverage is going to come in or whatnot. I'm going to be parking in a few minutes, and I want to show you some of these videos over here. I want to go back to Ripple. I want to go back to the Ellen show. Remember when Kushner, when he was on there and he donated, or he said that Ripple wanted to pay Ellen $4 million. So that was said, right? And I'm like, shit. I wonder. Imagine. I'm not saying why you wonder. Imagine if, now you had Krishna, you had Ellen DeGeneres, and you know where they fall under, those crazy ass parties, freak parties and stuff like that. So you know a little bit of the history of what they follow, right? Now they were talking about Ripple. Oh man. I wonder if Ripple's caught up in the bullshit with these parties. Imagine if they were using Ripple to send money here and there for whatever small payments from people to people. Just remember, and if you listen to the interview, he says Ripple is the platform. He invested into Ripple. He did not invest into XRP. He does mention that XRP is the native coin on that platform to move value from one point to another. But if you listen closely, he states that it's Ripple, the platform, that they're interested in. And it makes sense. If you go back to Crypto Hulk, shout out to Crypto Hulk. I don't know, he might not like me because I'm an XPR guy, but whatever. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck neither. So, he's... Hold on a second. Let me put this over here. He states, damn, I lost my track of thought. Okay. What did Crypto Hulk? I forgot what I was gonna say. All right, sorry guys. Sorry. Let me see something. Good morning, hey brother. What's up? We have all been living in Aussie for 111 years. What's up there? All right. Oh, so I was gonna say Crypto Hulk is very good at deep diving and pointing out that Ripple's been around for the last 14, 15 years. I think like 2000 and early 2000s. I think what I really think is Ripple is the platform for all coins to operate on. Okay? Being that they're laying out, I mean, Crypto Hulk showed you Ripple Asia, Ripple Russia, Ripple Singapore, Ripple fucking everything around the country, Ripple, like a ripple effect. So Ripple is laying out the platforms for people to move value from one point to another, and I believe it's using a multiple blockchain. I could be wrong, but this is what my guess is. So I don't feel like XRP is going to really hold the number one spot like that. So, and why did they want to give Ellen $4 million? That was another thing too I was thinking about. Like, you just hear Ripple throwing you $4 million for what? Is there some shady shit going on? What's my goals in life? To be peaceful, mind my business, and to have a steady passive income flow where I don't have to worry about spending. I don't need to have billions in my bank account. I just need a steady flow of money coming in that I don't have to worry about if I can get the second side, if I can get extra ice, can I get the suite, can I add a balcony to wherever I want to be? You know, I'm not, I don't even have that much money invested basically in here to be like a zillionaire or anything like that. I'm just here so I can just stop working, and I hope that, I'm in the right coins, and, I'm not looking to bother anybody. I'm not looking to show anybody up. I'm not looking to, put people down. I'm here to help whoever needs the help. I'm just trying to connect my energy to people that are on the same level to me, energy wise. You know what I mean? Like they see the way I see things, because it gets very draining when you're trying to talk to people, especially in the crypto field. I know a lot of yous on here that are looking at my show. You probably had conversations with other people and they probably brushed you off. You had conversations with your family. They're probably not hearing you out. Helping them, trying to show them like there's opportunities out here to change your life instead of just going on social media and complaining about it. There's so many people complaining about it. You know? You know how many people I see online complaining about how they can't make ends meet, how they can't afford this, they can't afford that, but they're the first ones running birthday parties, buying PS5s and doing all this other shit. Like for what? For what? Why don't you didn't celebrate no holidays? And I said this before. Why didn't you not just celebrate no holidays at all for 1 year? Don't celebrate your birthday. Don't celebrate Christmas. The major things that you spend money on. Save that money and invest. And just sit on it. Just for 1 year. Some people can't do that. Some people just love to be in their program. They love to be in that loop. Get up, brush your teeth, wash your ass, head to work, do your 8 hours, 9 hours, drive back to work, look over homework for the kids, go eat, back to bed. Some people are happy with that program. And I try to tell, like, there's more to this shit. There's shit happening out here. There's opportunities. There's shit that is on the pennies that you can buy today. Crypto that are probably going to solve world problems and it's going to be fucking trillions of dollars. But nobody is paying attention. And funny enough is that we're printing so much money out and everybody's trying to hold on to their money. Let me just read what's going on over here. What you going on? Ecstasy is there for Ripple. Yeah, real shit. Ripple uses Metallica as XPR as well to move value. Oh, maybe you're saying. I believe so. I think. Listen, if you watch New Titan 888's video, right? He did a video on The Real Steel. If you've seen that movie, go check it out. In that movie, Real Steel, he showed that there's a section where they're controlling the robot. The robot is named Adam, right? But then they got controls, and on the controls, there's the word Ripple there. I mean, we've been saying this. I've been saying this for a while. Crypto Rick actually brought this up, and he had some great lay down of his analysis of what's going to go down. So I think Ripple is going to... See, it's Ripple the company, though. See, when people hear Ripple, they automatically connect it to XRP, and that's why they buy in XRP heavy, heavy, heavy. I'm just saying, be careful on what you do and listen closely to what they say. Because most people say, especially the higher elites, I'm investing into Ripple. You know what I mean? Investing into Ripple. You don't hear anybody saying, I'm investing into this coin. You just hear people say, I'm buying XRP. I'm buying this coin. When you're investing into Ripple, that sounds like you're investing into the company. So the company itself, like I said, I believe is going to be big. It's just a question of, are they going to use XRP? Will it be that big as everybody's going to say? The only thing that has me scratching my head is that I have not seen any of my favorite cryptos being advertised by a celebrity. Only Ripple. Only Ripple is advertising with celebrities. And that to me just, I mean, might not happen to you, but to me, it's like a red flag. Why do you need a celebrity to kind of, push your agenda? Your work, basically. Like what you do should be enough. Like if you went to a restaurant and you said, okay, here, try the steak out. I don't have to go on TV and advertise my steakhouse because word of mouth flies much faster. So if you understand what I'm saying, so having a celebrity kind of advertising Ripple now, it has me kind of like in the red flags. I'm just saying, just to keep that in mind, that somebody was pushing it and it was a celebrity pushing it. What celebrity was advertising? All right, so let's go. Let me just show you the clip that I'm talking about. Okay, let's decode while you're with me live right now. So Let's see. Actually, I need to charge this phone. Alrighty. So let's go to YouTube here. All right, I'm going to show you right now what I'm talking about because a lot of people are not understanding what I'm trying to tell them.
And so we found this very interesting tech company called Ripple that we're going to invest in, right? We'd like to give you $4 million. Okay. And so we found this very interesting tech company called Ripple that we're going to invest in, right?
Okay, what is Ripple?
So Ripple is basically a platform to allow people to transfer money from bank account to bank account, person to person, really securely, really simply, really quickly. And so we found this very interesting. We'd like to give you $4 million. Usually people come out with a big giant check and do the big giant check thing, but we can actually transfer it into Rwandan francs right now, right here. And all we have to do is push this button and it's in your account. Do you want to push it? You want me to push it?
I would like to push it. I'd like to push it real good.
Bingo.
Now, I've been saying about 2024. I've been talking about Thanksgiving this year. What do they transfer that money in? Rwanda francs, right? Is francs part of France? Did not we have the Olympics in France this year? So this is why 2024 I am bullish. I know the clip, bro. That was like 5 years ago on Ellen. Yeah, never mentioned it again. That's hardly advertising. I mean, Jimmy, you can think what you want, but my thing is that any celebrity that has to talk about something like that gives me a red flag. And if it doesn't give you a red flag, then by all means, go buy up all the XRP. Person to person is what XRP doing. Am I wrong? No. XRP is supposed to be doing banks, not person to person. It was supposedly supposed to be XPR, supposed to be people to people, and XLM, supposed to be people to people as well as more like business to people. Like if you were buying stuff from stores or commerce, I believe that XLM was trying to kind of do that and start banking like people that don't have any type of bank accounts. What about the advertising of WebAuth in London Transit System? Just let me go on the Diddy part as an XRP. On the London Transit System. Okay, I mean, listen, that's regular advertisement. I'm talking about celebrities. I'm talking about you having to pay a celebrity to go speak about your product. My thing is, your product should speak for itself. That's what I was trying to say before. Like, you don't go on and you don't see Ferrari commercials. You don't go on TV. You don't usually see Lamborghini commercials. Why is that? Is because the machine advertises itself because of the product. So when I seen this, I started thinking like, Anyway, that's just me. I'm not telling you not to be into XRP. You can buy whatever the hell you want to buy. It's your money, not my money. I'm just saying that just gave me a red flag that they're advertising that stuff. And again, I was a fool to think that automatically XRP was equal to Ripple. Ripple could mean a lot of things. So that's all I just wanted to get out there. Just understand what it means and be comfortable on what you hold. What do I think about XPR on the XRPL? I don't have any opinion on that. But I mean, I think XPR and XRP and XPR, I believe they could be working together. You don't see the price. You don't see how XPR is like 0.00085 and that XRP is 0.58, they're like the reverse. That's why we say XPR, XRP, the reverse shit. Even the prices was kind of reverse if you didn't notice that. I'm seeing, and what cheap do go after? I do not understand what you're asking there, Jones, Linden. You don't see those commercials because they aren't startups. You still see a ton of Amazon advertisements, and they're worth billions. So what? If you're not a startup, you're not gonna have a commercial? You saying, Jimmy? I'm not too sure. Listen, I'm not gonna go back and forth and argue about. I'm just telling you how I feel. I'm not telling you that I'm right. In a cartoon that was watching, premium person was talking about crypto suckers. I mean, yeah. I think when they mentioned, was that the Simpsons one you're talking about, Planko? When they were talking about buy crypto suckers? Yeah. Well, like I said, I showed you Back to the Future 2. I showed you that I believe Velo will be working with Metallicus for sure. I believe. I'm not saying that's definite, but I believe that's what it is through the movies. What else did I see? I don't know. And I just wanted to really say, I'm curious now. Curious now if Ripple comes up in these parties, being that these elites, and I know these elites were part of those parties, and these elites are talking about Ripple, using Ripple. So I'm just curious to see now if Ripple's name pops up and being holding people back. That's holding it back for another 4 or 5 years now. Holding on to XRP and missing out on all the opportunities. I'm just saying, it'd be mind blowing if there'd be another lawsuit or another caught up situation with Ripple that the price can't move or they have something to blame on. What do you think about Frank and Frank Coin? I have no idea. This is the first time that I actually heard of them. Since I didn't do anything and I have no idea, I can't really say. Me personally, I'm not buying any of those coins. Somebody airdropped some coins to me, and I appreciate that, to whoever did. And whoever else is giving out tips, I appreciate you too. But I don't have any information on Frank or Frank. I don't know. The only thing I would say about Dank, some people ask me about Dank. I know that they have mentioned something about Dank dollars connecting to a cannabis company. I know Marshall used to mess with a cannabis company way back in the days. So I see potential in Dank, but the other ones, Frank and Frank, I don't know, Frick and Frack. I have no idea on those particular coins. Oh, I love these. All right, I want to see what I don't understand. All right, Jamina. What people don't understand is Ripple only released a certain amount from the escrow for retail to buy, and whoever gets it, gets it. They haven't released any more for retail to buy in years. But my thing is, Jimmy, if it's made for banks, right, then why didn't Ripple just hold on to it and give it to the banks and give it to the people that's supposed to use it? If Ripple could have held it and give it to the banks, does it really make sense, Jimmy, that Ripple gave it to the retail, left it open for retail to buy it, locked out the banks, and now the banks are going to pick it up for like 200,000%? They're going to give us $10,000? I mean, for a minute I was believing that, but, and listen, this could be true. I just wanted to hear it from you because you seem like you have a better understanding of the Ripple side and the escrow, which I don't. So maybe you can educate me today. I love to get educated. So my thing is, if these were for the banks, then why didn't they hold it for the banks, right? And if the banks are coming to buy it, they're going to be paying big dollars. So why would they release half of their supply super, super cheap, and they're not using it. And this is supposed to be for banks, right? Ripple's supposed to be for banks. Hold on a second. So when I think about that, I'm like, okay, so they're gonna give it to us for 15, 20 cents. So that's when I jumped in. And a bank is gonna turn around and pay $10,000 off for me to buy it off of me. I mean, that sounds beautiful to me. But I mean, does that really make logical sense in the world that we know of, the world that we've been living through? Does that really make sense? Ripple could have just held it and made sure that they got the $10,000. You understand? Ripple sold it to us for 20 cents and we're going to make the money on it. Why didn't Ripple hold it and wait for the institutes and banks to buy it off of them for $10,000 instead of buying it from us? See, my thing is that businesses and companies don't go into business to make employers rich. They go into business to make the company rich or to have a certain number attached to the company's value. So when I started thinking about it like that, and then I seen Ripple is actually advertising it through celebrities and shit. Every military person I spoke to only buys XRP, does not mention any other coin, not even XLM. Military people are just buying XRP and that's it. So again, Jimmy, I just ask you, am I wrong? Because most likely I hope I am wrong. Believe me, Jimmy, I hope I am wrong. I hope the story goes that they come around and buy it for $10,000 or $37,000 or $35,000 each off of us. That would be a beautiful thing. Okay. But I just don't see that being realistic in this world. One tips now, you can buy BSV on hand cash wallet with your credit card and Volt card. All right, so somebody says you can buy BSV on hand cash with your credit card. So far now, there's only 1.76% off XRP to sell to the people. Franklin, DeFi King. Can you say all the same things about Proton? What? Who's talking about prices on Proton? The only people talking about prices, you know, like me, obviously, I'm talking about price here and there. I mean, I don't know what the price go. I was only going off of Alcor. Alcor showing me 501. Alcor showing me a price of $2,000 on an XRP. So that's the only thing I went off. I can't really say that, but there are thousands of people saying that XRP is going to be 10,000 or better. People, banks are going to buy it from us. We're going to sell it for $37,000. Show me videos, and I'll go watch it. I haven't seen any videos of people screaming about XPR Proton being $10,000. Proton, I don't see people telling you to take out a loan and refinance your home to get Proton. I mean, I haven't seen that. Maybe you have seen that. I'm not going to say that hasn't happened. I just haven't seen any of those type of videos. So that's the only thing I can really say about that. Let me see. Can you see all the same things? Did I get threats? I mean, I don't know if New Titan 80 got threats or anything like that. I'm just saying, because people are asking me what happened to him. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe he was told not to do, videos anymore like that. Being that we're getting to the end of time, I mean, the man's busy too. Who knows? He's probably preparing for what's to come. So I'm not too sure. I lost connection with New Titan 888, so I can't really say. He's been underground and non-reachable. So Basel 3 comes next month. If the banks don't have the gold, then they go away. So yeah, listen, October and November is going to be one of the wildest times, especially for crypto holders. We're going to get excited. We're going to hear news. We're going to get happy. We're going to jump around. And again, like I said, November 28th, the 333 day of the year, leaving 33 days left. That's when I feel like something is going to go off. 333 days left. That's when I feel like something is going to go off. 333 days left. That's when I feel like something is going to go off. 333 days left. That's when I feel like something is going to go off. 333 days left. That's when I feel like something is going to go off. 333 days left. That's when I feel like something is going to go off. 333 days left. That's when I feel like something is going to go off. 333 days left. That's when I feel like something is going to go off. 333 days left. That's when I feel like something is going to go off. 333 days left. That's when I feel like something is going to go off. 333 days left. That's when I feel like something is going to go off. 333 days left. That's when I feel like something is going to go off. 333 days left. That's when I feel like something is going to go off. 333 days left. That's when I feel like something is going to go off. 333 days left. That's when I feel like something is going to go off. 333 I'm still going to stick to that date. The only coins I hear speaking about are Bitcoin, ETH, and Dogecoin, and all the shit meme coins. Don't really hear talk about XRP besides those in the community. You don't hear nobody talking about XRP. Okay, Jimmy. All right. I mean, if that's what you say, then I respect that. I just hear a lot of people speaking about XRP. I mean, they're talking about the Ripple thing on the TV, on like Money Cash, on like what do they call those shows? When they talk about stocks and all that other shit, when you see Bitcoin and Ethereum, now you see Ripple right next to those names. I do not see Proton anywhere in those names. I do not see Metallica's names anywhere on the TV names. Deep diving and going into that stuff, understanding that banks are going to try to create their own coins and stuff like that, or they would like to have their own blockchain and stuff like that, not to rely on that. That's when you know, when you did your homework, that falls on the Proton and the Metallica's company. And like I said, Metallica's could be laying out the platforms where they're all KYC'd and all in compliance, and then Ripple could just lay out the platform where, okay, we're connected now from one point of the world to the other point of the world, and now we can move value from this way, that way. You got the compliance, you got the regulations, you got clarity. All right, cool. I got the platform. So since you got clarity, you can move wherever you want. I got the mobile. You understand? It's like Metallicus has the product, and Ripple has the vehicle to move those products to anywhere that it needs to be. But again, we're going to see what's going on. Only time will tell. Let's see. Actually, bro, they're only 6% off the world population, so if it starts soon, not much people in the game. 6% is in crypto. Sorry. XRP, I think too much artificial advertising. Could be. For the record, I own Proton too, but the point is nothing has changed with XRP. There is a reason why the SEC went after only XRP. I agree with you there, Jimmy. Brett has also said, if you think we abandoned XRP, you lost the plot. But you know what? People say a bunch of shit, Jimmy. And if you were a businessman and you are on top of the chain, you would say whatever you needed to say to get customers in the door. That's just how shit goes. If you're a business owner, I'm not saying that's the right way to do it, but if you're a business owner, you have to say what you feel like people want to hear so you can have them come. Look at every president. How many presidents you hear say, I'm going to do this, that, and that, and the third? And it doesn't happen. So, I trust to an extent, Jimmy. I trust to an extent because I understand that if Proton is going to be one of the main players in the coin, there's only so much the man could say. So he might say some things to rear people off. And again, is because I did research. And the only reason why is because I have a few people that are into Hollywood that know a little bit about movies and stuff like that. And if you decode some of these movies, if you've seen Back to the Future 2, you can see that Proton is all over Back to the Future 2. And that is a big movie. All right? So again, some people want to go off of articles, statements, white papers, everything they found in the news and following them. I sometimes block out some of that FUD because I know that there's going to be a lot of stories kind of smudged and made up because that's how shit goes. And I'll look through what are they showing us through the movies, and that's where I get most of my information from. And then I'll sit down and I'll listen to a few influencers and a few videos, and then I'll try to make my own common sense because again, everyone can say what they feel doesn't mean that that's exactly what's happening. So see, Bragon said 98% of all crypto going to zero. Maybe he means security fraud. Maybe. Also, I just want to say I respect you. Wasn't trying to educate you. No, listen, I don't mind being educated. And I know that I'm not always right. I have strong feelings, Jimmy. I have strong feelings because, I do research. And when I see something, I feel like, all right, this is what this means. This is what this is trying to tell me. So, listen, there ain't no love lost here. I'm not being upset with you. This is why I'm doing the live so people can ask me questions and we can go back and forth. And again, I'm saying what I feel, and I love to get educated. And you were just hitting me off with stuff that you feel like you knew. So it's all good. There's no need to disrespect. Everybody got their own feelings. So Boson. Don't forget about Boson. That's all I was saying. Don't forget about Boson. I'll be honest with you. I feel more bullish on Boson than I do on XRP at the price that they are today. So even if you tell me XRP is going to hit $10,000, I still feel more bullish on Boson than I do on XRP. So I buy Boson. I swap it. But you can go to CoinMarketCap and look on the bottom, and it'll tell you all the exchanges that have Boson. But I got a Trust wallet, and I leave it on my Trust wallet, and I make sure I have ETH on there, Ethereum, and I just swap it with any ERC20 token. So when I got Boson, I swapped out my AMP, I swapped out my Shiba Inus, I swapped out my altcoins for Boson and another coin, Sora. So some people are telling me another coin, Sora. I was looking into that. Pretty interesting. I haven't really fully looked into it, but just something to look into. I like the symbol. What did I think about Ando? Ando, Ondo, Ando. If I'm saying it correctly, that's a BlackRock real world asset, from my understanding and my deep code and my deep diving. So if you have Ando, then I would hold it because I believe BlackRock will be using it. Oh, Jimmy, they fuck us so good in New York City, man. They bend us over, and they don't even use Diddy's lube, man. They don't even use no lube. They just give it to us raw and expect us to just take that shit. So I'm with you. I understand. Oh, matter of fact, for everybody else, everybody else left, but I was telling you 3 is a magic number, right? 3, 3, 3. Also, I just finished telling you about Sora. Sora? I think that's what it's called. And somebody in the group that I was in mentioned it. And I'm reading the paper here. I'm just going to show you this, and then I got to get the fuck out of here. What is it, man? Man. See, this is what happens when you're doing shit off the fly. You don't have everything in front of you. And this shit was mad big, so I gotta show you. I have to show this. Before I go, I have to show this. Oh my god. That's the whole motherfucking page right now. Yeah, of course, now that I want to fucking find it. Sorry guys, I just wasted another minute and a half of your time. Oh, here we go. Yeah, of course, has to be in the back of the paper. But Sora is Sora. So, I mean, if you cover the T, there's your Sora big. And obviously, it's in New York City. So, I just found it funny. Like I said, there's only shit that happens to me. I never heard of the coin Sora before. And then somebody mentioned it like 3 days ago. And as you can see, it's like September 24th. That's just a few days ago. And that was Sora there. So, yeah, I got me some Sora. I got me some fucking Sora. I go through this paper and see what I can find through this paper. But, yeah. October, November. Let me show you October, November. Let me just show you. You see that? You see that? October, November. Get your motherfucking popcorn ready. Get your popcorn ready, papi and mommies. Let me see. Very happy I found you many years ago, and I sell my company and go all in. If you know, you know. Hey! I already told you, Boson. I buy it on the Trust wallet. I swap on the Trust wallet. I don't know. Somebody said I think it's on KuCoin. but double check. Sora's big in Asia. It's cheap right now. Yes, it is cheap right now. Sora is cheap right now, baby. I think that's about it, man. Gotta get out of here. Gotta go walk my dog. He's dying and waiting. He's dying and waiting for me. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you for liking, watching, and subscribing, hanging out. Oh, yeah, buy it on KuCoin and swap it over. So I just buy it right on the trust because when I buy it on the exchange, I'm going to move it over to the wallet anyway. So I'm just like, I might as well just swap it in the wallet so I don't have to buy it there, paying a fee to buy it there. Then I got to pay a fee to move it out of the exchange to my wallet. So either way, it's going to get banged out. So let me get ready for trading today. That's what I really need to study more, trading. But anyway, thank you again for liking, watching, subscribing, and press the like button. You cheapies.